Hey, I'm Dustin Woodley with Camelot Properties. We are a full-service real estate company. We help people buy, sell, and manage and invest in residential real estate in Alabama. Isis Hunley is going to give a little interview on different things with property management. Hopefully you learn a little bit, but this is how our company does things. It's not necessarily wrong or right, but anyways, it's how we do.
Okay.
So,
how do you advertise a rental property?
well, about 97% of the people find the home they're going to buy or rent online. So I remember the days of print ads and all of that. Luckily, that's all gone, and now we're a member of the MLS, so we're going to put it on the MLS, and that's going to send it out to a ton of websites.
Okay.
Just a ton. Then we have our website. We also have our software, our management software, put it in, and it sends it out to another plethora of websites. But then we also have social media, and we're posting about it online in groups and forums and everything. And we get a lot of traffic from those groups that drive it back to our site, and it's luckily it's actually cheaper than it used to be now.
Perfect. So what are the steps to qualify for a great tenant?
Okay, so multiple steps is we're looking at their, of course, credit history. We're looking at their rental history. We're verifying that their rental history is the actual person, not a friend that's vouching and saying that I'm your landlord. We've seen that. We've been doing property management. Combined, our entire staff in property management and maintenance has over 60 years of experience.
Wow.
Put together. And so we've seen some very interesting things through the day. You service enough properties, it'll be. But so we're looking at income, making sure that they have the income, that they have the credit, and that they have the income, credit, and rent history.
Okay.
Rent history is one of the most important, personally, I feel. Because if they've paid on time here and they have kept the house up and maintained the house and helped maintain, then that person doesn't change to here, to this new house.
Okay.
So rent history is so important. But credit history, then what makes up the credit? We were able to do an exception with a guy on credit history, but he had an amazing rent history. He had a heart attack and had 3 pages of medical. That's it. That's the only thing. And we were able to get him approved on an exception due to it was all medical.
Okay.
And you don't choose to go
Right.
to have a heart attack.
Right.
And he ended up being an amazing tenant.
Great. How do you guys complete a rental market analysis for your properties?
So this is tricky because some people will go, well, a 3.2 in this area rents for this amount. Well, that's true, but this 3.2 may be still 1970s, and this 3.2 may be 2022. So what you want to look at is are we comparing apples to apples? How are the houses compared? So it's not as easy as a lot of people go, well, Zillow says.
Right.
It's not that easy. You're going to need to go into every comp that you're trying to use and actually analyze and make sure that this comp is a true comp to the one you are using. Yeah. All right. So anyways, I'm Dustin Woodley and Isis Hunley with Camelot Properties. If you have any questions about property management or need our services or anything, feel free to reach out. Cell phone is 334-549-6570. Again, that's 334-549-6570. If ever interested in investing into property or want to talk about property management or building a portfolio, either one of us would love to help you with that. Thank you again for watching.